It's time for the Family Feud. Introducing the Scheinblum family. Robert, Robin, Richard, Rafe, and Randy, ready for action. And the Osborne family. Ron, Nancy, Karen, Denise, and Ruth. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
How you doing, Ron? Good? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're so right. Thank you very, very much. And Gene, you look so handsome today.
Thank you.
Gene is a beautiful human being, not the brightest lad in the world. He thought Roots was a sequel to Shampoo. And he's my good pal. And here are my good pals, the Scheinblum. Robert!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, you did it, huh?
Yes, sir.
$5,233. That's how much you won.
Not too bad.
Well, if we only had money. Who've you got here with you?
Brought my sister Robin, my brother Richard, my brother Rafe, and my little sister Randy.
You got a great family. Now, you're a pilot.
Yes, sir.
You're a lawyer.
That's correct.
Father.
Of 3 children.
Well, who's counting?
My wife.
Oh, yes. What else did you tell me?
I've been in the Marine Corps 18 years.
Oh, yeah. Are you in reserve now?
Yes, sir. I'm in the reserve now.
Well,
2 more to retire.
2 more, and then you'll retire. Where do you go for the Marines? You know, what do you do, month to
El Toro, California.
El Toro?
El Toro.
That means El Bull, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
I think I've heard enough of El Toro, and I'll move on. Here's the poet of the family. Hi, Robin.
Hi.
You have another poem?
Today in the show, I feel so alive, because yesterday I helped my family win 5.
There's the ball player, professional ball player. How are you, Richard?
Fine, thank you.
Now, what do you do now? You don't still play ball, do you? You were in Japan, you told me?
I've been there for 2 years. I'm waiting to go back for a 3rd.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Now, you play in a Japanese team, or do you coach, or?
I played for Hiroshima.
Oh. So, who do they play, Tokyo? And they
Played Tokyo Giants and
Yeah?
Chunichi Dragons.
Do you change your name over there, or are you?
My name over there is Shane.
Shane, of course. Yeah. Well, here's Rafe. He could play Shane. You do very well. Now, you're married, aren't you, Rafe?
That's right, for 10 weeks. And
Well, where's the little woman? Is she here?
no, unfortunately, I had to leave her in New Jersey where it's pretty cold.
You've been married 10 weeks and you've left your wife. Now, look right in that camera and tell her you'll be home the moment you win some more money.
I'll be home as soon as we win, say, 50 or 60,000.
Little Randy is going to be a lawyer, aren't you? Give me a kiss. You're cute as a button.
Oh, thank you.
I never thought you'd go for 60,000. I'd never let you
aim
send that
high.
message. I would have charged you. Here's the family going to challenge you. They're called the Osburn family. Oh, how you doing? Welcome. Who you got with you?
It's my wife, Nancy, my sister Karen, my sister Denise, and my mother, Ruth.
A good-looking family. What do you
Thank
do?
you. I operate a trucking firm with my father in Fresno under the name of Osborne-1977 Trucking.
Well, that's right. If you work with your father.
Right.
Excellent name. Say Osborne and daughter wouldn't make any sense at all. But, well, where do you live?
In Fresno.
Good, and that also works out. That's where the trucks are. Nancy, how you doing? How are you?
Fine.
Good, good. This is a toughie. Where do you live?
Fresno.
Fresno. What do you do?
I'm married to him. We have 3 boys,
Well, that's enough.
Ronnie Jr., Kevin, and Kelly.
Kevin and Kel, are they here tonight?
No, they aren't.
They're in Fresno?
Yes.
Blow them a kiss. 1 for 3, split it up. Karen.
No.
Very unusual, K-A-R-A-N. How did that come about?
My mother thought of it. I've never heard it before.
Oh, she just came up with that?
I think she misspelled it.
Sipping a little at the occasion,
Maybe.
you think? My lips are sealed. Denise, what do you do?
I'm a housewife.
You're
I
pretty.
have a super husband.
Oh, dear.
And we made 2... We have
Yes.
2 beautiful daughters.
Good.
Damn. Oh, I knew I'd mess
Not at all. Hi, Mom. How are you? Give me a kiss. Gotta keep your eye on Denise, all right? Wish both families the best of luck. Come on. She's cute, though. You know how this works. We surveyed people. Surveyed 100 people. Top 7 answers they gave us are on the board behind me. You have to try and find the most popular answer to this question. Name an occupation where you get dirty. Robert.
Street cleaner.
Street cleaner, is it there? Not there, Ron. Wide open board.
Plumber.
A plumber. We're looking to see if plumber is there. Is it? Plumber? Not there. All right, Robin, up to you. An occupation where you get dirty.
Construction worker.
The old construction worker. Show us. All right. Nancy, 2 answers, even more popular.
Mechanic.
A mechanic. Good.
Good, Ann.
Show us 100 people surveyed. Any say mechanic?
Play, Ronnie, come on, we're gonna
You should be ashamed of yourself. You didn't even come up. You had to let the women do it. No, you
I do
control
that,
it.
too.
What are you going to do? Play or pass?
play.
We're gonna play.
He's going to play. He's so big. I'll let him do anything you like. Okay, Nancy, you did it. $53 there. Karen, an occupation where you get dirty.
A garbage collector?
Garbage. Anyone say garbage collector? They did. Good. Denise.
Truck driver.
Pardon?
Truck driver. They do. They haul stuff
Yeah,
and
he
they
won't
get
take
cotton
offense,
on
though,
it.
will
Right.
All right.
No.
If he falls on us, we're dead. Truck driver. Not there. That's your first strike. 2 more strikes. Scheinblums have a chance to steal. Ruth, my love, an occupation where you get dirty.
How about a ditch digger?
I would think so. 100 people surveyed. Then he say a ditch digger? They did. Good girl. 3 answers remaining. $61. Come on, Ron.
A roofer.
Roofer?
Woofer.
Well, we're going to take a look now and see if there's a roofer up there. I gather that's someone who works on a roof. Is that correct?
Right.
Right. Show us your roofers. My goodness me. That's not there. I thought they might have been there. In fact, I would have given it to you. But
Gardener.
gardener.
That's a good answer.
My gardener doesn't get dirty. I'm going to take a look and see. It'll keep you alive if it's there. 100 people. Then he say gardener. Oh, nice. Well, people said it's $73 there. Karen, occupation where you get dirty.
An oil driller?
An oil driller. Let's see. Show us an oil driller. You can do it. Talk it over.
Coal miner,
Coal miner, athlete.
Coal miner.
Mason.
Coal miner.
Okay, next, Robert.
Coal miner.
Coal miner. If coal miner's there, you'll steal all the money. If not, the Osbornes get to keep it. Show us coal miner. We got it. Show us number 7. Yeah, they get dirty as well. Now, they've got $73. First family to get 200 becomes a roofer. We'll be back right after this.
In a time of uncertainty, laughter, money, and dreams have all but vanished. But there's one place where all our dreams do come true. National Lampoon's Funny Money, tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. Because the children depend on us.
Deal? Let's go poolside and check in on that stressed-out fellow who used Orbitz to book a hotel in sunny San Diego. Destination Orbitz.
Sweet Nirvana. Great hotel, room service. Biggest decision of the day? Massage at 3 o'clock or 4?
Someone's changed his name to Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky.
Like I always say, sir, give a customer the right hotel at the right price and they won't have a worry in the world.
Another mission accomplished, Deal.
Designer sweaters, fine cashmere crew necks, 10 for niece and nephews, men's merino v-neck, size 8 for my sister, real Irish woolen, 6 designed for evening, 5 just for me, 4 for the kids, 3 XLs.
Beautiful sweaters for everyone on your list at incredible prices. It's exciting, all right. Marshalls.
Scheinblums have $73. Nothing for the Osborne. Come on, Nancy. We surveyed 100 people. Top 8 answers are on the board to this question. Name something people keep putting off. Robin.
Housework.
Housework. We are looking for housework. Cleaning out 7. But 4 answers even more popular. Nancy.
Taxes.
Taxes? Show us taxes. Oh. Paying taxes, and that means you control it, not talk it over. You gonna play, you gonna pass?
Maybe we should pass it.
Maybe we should.
Pass.
I'm gonna play.
Play.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass it. Pass it.
Pass it.
Pass.
I'd dump those people if I were you. They don't know what they want. Anyway, you've said pass.
That's it.
Good enough for me. You've never lied to me. They passed to you. So go on back.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, care for a dance?
I don't think I can move.
Name something people keep putting off.
Paying bills.
Paying bills? Let's see. Anyone say paying bills? The most popular answer. Good girl. 14 people said it. Even though you had a crazy name given to you, you came up with the answer. Denise.
Mowing the lawn.
Mowing the lawn. Husbands are always doing that, aren't they? Yes. Mowing the lawn. You're not. That's your first strike. Ruth, my love, name something people keep putting off.
Going to see your parents.
Going to see your parents? Is that a little... No, I think that's a little bigot. They don't come... Gotcha.
Right.
Okay, so even if it's a strike, it's a point well made. There are certain rotten children in the world who keep putting off going to see their parents. Is that right? Please write directly to Ruth. I'm sorry, dear, but I think we made the point there. Now, here's old wrong. Got 2 strikes on you, Ron. 5 answers remaining. Name something people keep putting off.
Homework.
Homework. Have you put yours?
Sometimes.
Show us homework. Not there. You can steal it.
Writing letters, going to the dentist, going to the doctor, writing letters.
Okay, we got it.
Writing letters.
What do you say, sir?
Writing letters.
Writing letters. I also heard going to the dentist, which I thought was a great answer. You say writing letters. Writing letters there, you'll take the money and take a commanding lead. If it's not there, the Osbornes get to keep it. Show us writing letters. You did it. Well done. Show me number 2. Yeah. Number 4. Number 6. And number 8. Yeah, that's what I've got to put off. Now, you've got to get on the board, right? And we've got to do this.
Morning, George.
With XM satellite radio, your drive will never be the same. You'll have 100 digital channels of music, sports, news, and talk. Many commercial-free, coast to coast.
Hey. Morning.
There's even a display that shows artists and song titles. The Delphi Sky-Fi radio connects easily to your car or home stereo, so you can enjoy XM satellite radio virtually anywhere. There's even the portable boombox, so you never have to leave XM's 100 channels behind. And now there's the new Delphi XM Roadie, a complete system for your car that you can customize with 7 color displays and 3 faceplates, all for only $120. Beyond AM, beyond FM, XM satellite radio. And don't forget, XM makes the perfect holiday gift. Visit xmradio.com.
We were over our heads in credit card debt and looking for a way out.
A number of companies said they would help us, but they were only interested in charging huge upfront fees and putting us further into debt.
Credit Guard of America was different.
Credit Guard of America won't put you further into debt. As a nonprofit service, we've helped thousands of people for over 11 years. We work with you and your creditors to reduce your monthly payments so you can get on with life.
Credit Guard of America cut my monthly payments in half.
They cut my interest rate from an average of 23% to 8%. Some even went to 0.
I'll be out of debt in 4 years instead of 20. Credit Guard of America saved me over $13,000 in interest fees alone.
Call now to reduce your monthly payments. Cut the interest rates on your credit cards by up to half and get your unsecured debt paid off years earlier.
Don't you owe it to yourself to work with a real nonprofit service? Call now to find out how to receive a free credit report. Certified counselors are standing by.
Call 800-801-9358.
Great news! The baby-shaped diapers, Huggies Supreme diapers, curved, just like your baby, now offer a whole new way to help stop leaks. Triple leak protection, only with Huggies Supreme. There are 3 leak guards. They hug each leg, follow every curve for outstanding protection from leaks. Get a triple hug from improved Huggies Supreme. Nothing hugs like Huggies.
The Scheinblums are very wealthy with $100. That is very good. You got nothing here, Laura. Come on, man. Richard, let's do it. Isn't that nice?
That was nice.
He says good luck. He says that to all the people that he plays with. And he buries them. Want to tell you, dollar values are doubled here. So if you win, they'll be in the game. If they win, I think it'll be bye-bye to Karen and Ron the Roofer. Now, we surveyed 100 people. The top 4 answers are on the board to this question. Name something people stick pins in. Karen.
A pincushion.
A pincushion. 100 people. How many said a pincushion? 66. What are you going to do? Play or pass?
Play.
Oh, play, he said. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, you say yeah now, and I'll get up to you. Denise, name something people stick pins in.
Material.
Material? Did anyone say material? They didn't. Did not make our top 4 answers. That's your first strike. Ruth.
Hats.
Hats.
Yeah.
Very good. You don't put that off, do you? Like some children do. Show us hats. Very good. 6 people said it. It was $144 there. Here's Ron, who was yelling, play! Now, name something people stick pins in.
Dolls.
You're a sick driver. Show us dolls. There's $178 there, only one answer. I just got a pain right here. Did you do it?
Yeah, it went right through here.
Nancy?
I think they did it.
Hair.
Hair. If hair's there, it's a clean sweep. If not, it's your second strike. We're looking for hair. Not there. Karen, do or die situation. Get it right, you're in the game. Otherwise, they'll have a chance to steal. Something people stick pins in.
Lapels.
Lapel?
Good.
I'll be the jockey. Karen wants to see a lapel. Oh! You can do it. Talk it over.
Diaper.
Maps.
Diapers.
What do you say?
Diapers.
All right, if diapers on the board, you remain the winning family. If not, the Osbornes are in this game. Show us diapers. Show me number 4. Show me number 4. Good, you're both in the game. We got a commercial. Thank you.
Be a miracle if he makes it to 10. Be a miracle if he makes it to 15. Oh. Be a miracle if he makes it to 21. It's a miracle.
Be a miracle if she makes it to 10.
take advantage of a good thing? Then we've got a phone plan for you. Call anyone, anywhere from home. The more you talk, the better the deal. Go ahead, take advantage of us.
How well does Resolve Spot Magic remove nasty stains like grape juice? Just look at that stain fighting power!
Whoa.
Resolve Spot Magic. Tough stains, gone.
Cal. Howie, what are you doing? Man, trying to find the right family gifts. Check out this place. They've got phones, DVD players, digital cameras. Great. And I'll check this out.
Radio Shack has gifts that sound good to everyone. Like this home theater system with DVD, a flat stereo system for shelf or wall, or this Sony NetMD mini disc player.
Where's the sports? Sports? You should be shopping.
That's right. Shop the Shack, save big.
Radio Shack.
Well, the Osbornes now have $178. Scheinblum's $100. Come on, Ray. Hey, Dollar values are still doubled. Question's going to decide now. Just want to tell you, surveyed 100 people. Top 4 answers are there to this question. Name something you're supposed to find in a haunted house. Denise.
A witch.
A witch? Anyone say witch? Wide open board, Rafe.
A ghost.
A ghost. That's what we're looking for. Ghost. Gonna play, gonna pass. We're gonna play it. Denise, go on back there. Randy, something you're supposed to find in a haunted house.
A black cat.
A black cat. Anyone say black cat? They didn't. That's your first strike. Robert.
Squeaking door.
A squeaking door. Show me. Squeaking door? Wow, that's your second strike. Robin. Something you're supposed to find in a haunted house. 3 seconds.
Spider webs.
Spider webs. We're looking for spider webs. Cobwebs. 4 people. Richard.
The wind coming through the windows, the
Oh,
platters.
good. There's a winner. The wind coming through the window and flapping. You can do it right now. Talk it over. What do you say?
Skeleton.
Skeleton. If that's there, you're the new winning family. If it's not there, the Scheinblums remain the champs. Show us a skeleton. Show me number 4, 3. Coffin. Well, you have $5,233 plus $100 there. I thank you for being here. Bye, Dawn. Good luck. Take care. How'd you go, Ray? We'll play fast money. Come on. Who's going to go first?
Who's going to go first?
You go on over there. We'll take a little break, come back, see if these nice people win $5,000.
Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact, a child who shares nothing else will share the cold bug. Fact, Lysol is unbeatable at killing 99.9% of cold germs. Plus, Lysol's the spray pediatricians recommend most. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
Why worry? Relax. Trust Dulcolax, the overnight laxative more doctors recommend. It's gentle enough for sensitive stomachs, yet strong enough for complete relief. So relax. Trust Dulcolax for overnight relief, guaranteed.
Discover the diapers designed to fit your unique baby. Huggies Ultra Trim diapers. The baby-shaped diapers curve just like your baby. And our exclusive waistband hugs your baby's waist from tummy to tush and back again. Get all-around fit and unbeatable leak protection. Get the baby-shaped diapers. Huggies Ultra Trim. Nothing hugs like Huggies.
Try Electrosol Gel Packs. An advanced gel detergent that dissolves quickly for a deep clean that makes dishes sparkle. Electrosol Gel Packs, dishwashing made for the 21st century.
How well does Resolve Spot Magic remove nasty stains like grape juice? Just look at that stain fighting power!
Whoa.
Resolve Spot Magic. Tough stains, gone.
Survey says there's more Feud on the way. Ray Combs hosts Family Feud next. Then take a trip to the winner's circle on the $100,000 pyramid, followed by Match Game.
Well, we're here with Donna and Nancy. Now, is it Ron?
Ron.
Ron is off stage, has earphones on. 3 people sitting on him, he's so big. Gonna play fast money. This is how we do it. I ask you 5 questions, give me 5 answers in 15 seconds. Try and think of the most popular. If you and your husband can get 200 points, give you $5,000, okay? 15 seconds. Name a kind of doctor people see often.
Gynecologist.
An exciting job.
Actor.
Something kids talk about.
Scary shows.
Something people pin up.
Donkeys.
A common first name for a woman. She shall be nameless. Turn around. Let's see how well you did. I said, name a kind of doctor people see often. Now, here's a guy I've never seen. You said, the old gynecologist. Our survey said 2. It's just you and another lady, I guess. An exciting job. You said an actor. Our survey said 6. Well, it's 3 times as exciting as the doctor. Something the kids talk about. You said scary shows. Our survey said 0. That's at least 2 people would have to give us that answer to make our survey, and they didn't. Something people pin up. You said donkeys and the tail. You were thinking, right? A little embarrassed. Our survey said 2. Well, that's better than nothing. And then a common first name for a woman, you didn't get to it. So we have a little, but you have the grand total of, clear the board, please, 10. I'll tell him, okay? You go back there. I'll pretend it was someone else. Ron, come, just talking about you. How are you?
Just fine.
Good, I got good news and bad news. Good news, you're up here. The bad news, you need 190 points.
Oh, my.
Now, I'm going to ask you the same questions that I asked Nancy. You cannot duplicate her answers. If you do, you hear this. And then you say, try again, you give me another answer, all right?
Right.
Remind everyone, to Nancy's shame, the answers she gave us, then give me 20 seconds on the clock, please. Name a kind of doctor people see often.
MD.
An exciting job.
Pilot.
Something kids talk about.
Toys.
Something people pin up.
Pictures.
A common first name for a woman.
Louise.
Turn around. You gotta love him, though. He's cheerful. Name a kind of doctor people see often. You said MD. Our survey said 37. A dentist was the #1 answer. You have 47 points. An exciting job. You said a pilot. Our survey said 17. That was the #1 answer. You have 64 points. Something kids talk about. You said toys. Our survey said 17. School was the #1 answer. You've got 81 points. Something people pin up. You said pictures. Our survey said 19. Posters was the #1. You have 100. Then a common first name for a woman. You're fantastic here. You said Louise. Is that the woman you've been seeing? Our survey said 0. Mary was the... Mary.
Yeah.
100 points. $5 for every point. Total of, without looking, 500. Fantastic. So see you next time.
See you next time.
Here on Family Feud.
Here on Family Feud.
Love ya.
National Lampoon's Funny Money introduces the mystical art of feng shui, the ancient practice of arranging humor for maximum funny. Engage in the pursuit of the laugh-giving force, the ha. Experience the tee-hee. Know the knuck-knuck-knucks. Feel the wind cha-ching. I'm a winner! So enter comic paradise and become one with the ha. National Lampoon's Funny Money, tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
TV sound without a TV set. In the kitchen, outside, anywhere. This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.